My name is André Roux. I teach economics on all the MBA programs at the business school. I've been doing so for the last 17 years. Every single organization, big or small, operates within the realities of a number of different kinds of environments. One environment is one where the organization can control and influence what it does. Another one, often called the transactional environment, is that of your stakeholders, where you have limited control. But the third one, known as the contextual environment, is where you have very little control and very little ability to change people's thinking, and you can only adapt. And this environment embraces things such as politics, technology, demography, resources, and certainly economics. The idea of our course here at the Business School in Economics is to enable managers to gain a better understanding of economics, to enable them to understand how and why and in what way changes in one or two economic variables have a ripple effect, ultimately influencing their decision making. And this is the next context. Not only do we have to look at economics against the background of being this big environment out there, but also from a global perspective. No country and indeed no company operates in a vacuum. So therefore, in this 20-hour course in economics, we aim to, first of all, understand the big picture, understand how, for argument's sake, an increase in interest rates has a bearing not only on inflation, but also on economic growth and perhaps unemployment and the exchange rate. Very often in economics, the medicine you prescribe for one ill might create a number of unintended side effects. Along with that, it's important that we start off by looking at the global context. So the first part of the course examines the global economic environment. We then narrow things down to Africa-specific issues before taking a much closer look at specific issues, but as they relate to South Africa. So after having looked at the global and African context, we make a slight detour and look at a bit of microeconomics before looking at the conventional macroeconomic objectives: economic growth, inflation, unemployment, and the balance of payments and exchange rate. Bearing in mind that when we look at these things, we are constantly looking for and examining the interactions between all these variables. Once we've dealt with that, we also take a look at various policy measures, how policymakers go about through either fiscal policy or perhaps monetary policy to try to influence the performance of these variables. Again, fiscal policy, monetary policy, the medicine might have a desired effect in terms of addressing one issue, but might also have less desirable effects in addressing other issues. So the whole idea is not to convert everyone into economists, but to enable them to make considered, sensible, rational decisions, along with many others, being informed by economic events in such a way that they're able to, if you like, survive and preferably thrive from these changing events.